Ebrahim Raisi, the current president of Iran, has a unique and compelling journey that spans from humble beginnings in a small city to the highest echelons of power in the Islamic Republic. His early life and education laid the foundation for his future political and judicial endeavors, shaping the ideologies and principles that guide his leadership today. Ebrahim Raisi was born on December 14, 1960, in the city of Mashhad, located in the northeastern region of Iran. He was raised in a devoutly religious family that instilled in him a deep reverence for Islamic teachings and traditions. His father, Haji Sadek, was a renowned cleric and a respected figure in the local community, known for his unwavering commitment to Islamic principles. Ebrahim Raisi's childhood was deeply rooted in the values of Islam and the teachings of the Shia faith. From an early age, he was exposed to the study of religious texts and the intricate philosophies that underpin the Islamic faith. His family's emphasis on education and spiritual growth played a crucial role in shaping his worldview and igniting his passion for pursuing religious studies. Growing up in the city of Mashhad, a hub of religious and cultural significance in Iran, had a profound impact on Ebrahim Raisi's formative years. The city's rich heritage and its status as a pilgrimage destination for Shia Muslims exposed him to a diverse array of perspectives and ideologies, broadening his understanding of the complexities of the Islamic world. Ebrahim Raisi's educational journey began with his enrollment at the prestigious Qom Seminary, one of the most renowned centers for Islamic studies in Iran. Here, he immersed himself in the study of Sharia law, jurisprudence, and the intricacies of Islamic theology. His dedication and scholarly aptitude were evident from the outset, paving the way for his eventual rise to prominence within the ranks of the Iranian clergy. During his time at the Qom Seminary, Ebrahim Raisi developed a particular interest in Islamic jurisprudence, fiqh, and the interpretation of religious texts. He delved deep into the study of Islamic legal theory, exploring the nuances of Sharia law and its application in various contexts. Additionally, he focused on the study of hadith, prophetic traditions, and their role in shaping Islamic thought and practice. Ebrahim Raisi's dedication to his studies and his exceptional scholarly abilities did not go unnoticed. In 1994, he earned a doctorate in Islamic jurisprudence from the esteemed Qom Seminary, a testament to his mastery of the subject matter. This achievement paved the way for his subsequent appointments to influential positions within the Iranian judiciary and government. Following his academic pursuits, Ebrahim Raisi embarked on a path of public service, initially serving as a prosecutor in his hometown of Mashhad. His adherence to Islamic principles and his unwavering commitment to upholding the law quickly earned him recognition within the Iranian judicial system. Ebrahim Raisi's career took a significant turn in 2004, when he was appointed as the deputy head of the judiciary by the then supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. This appointment marked the beginning of his ascent through the ranks of the Iranian establishment, paving the way for his eventual appointment as the head of the judiciary in 2019. Key milestones in Ebrahim Raisi's political career. Throughout his political journey, Ebrahim Raisi held several influential positions, including Deputy Prosecutor of Tehran, 2004-2014, Attorney General of Iran, 2014-2016, Custodian of the Holy Shrine of Imam Reza in Mashhad, 2016-2019, Head of the Judiciary, 2019-2021, President of Iran, 2021-present. Each of these roles provided Ebrahim Raisi with invaluable experience and insight into the complexities of governance, policymaking, and the intricate workings of the Iranian political system. You are watching a video on the channel Biography Journey. If you like this video, please give me a like and a share to help us reach 100,000 subscriptions. Thank you very much. Ebrahim Raisi's most significant role within the Iranian establishment was his appointment as the head of the judiciary in 2019. In this capacity, he was tasked with overseeing the country's judicial system, ensuring the fair and impartial application of Islamic laws, and upholding the principles of justice and due process. During his tenure as the head of the judiciary, Ebrahim Raisi sought to introduce various reforms aimed at enhancing the efficiency and transparency of the legal system. Notable initiatives included streamlining court procedures to reduce case backlogs, implementing measures to combat corruption within the judiciary, advocating for the fair treatment of prisoners and addressing overcrowding in prisons. However, his tenure was also marked by controversies and criticism from human rights organizations, which alleged violations of due process and political repression. Impact on the judicial system under Ebrahim Raisi's leadership. Ebrahim Raisi's leadership of the judiciary had a significant impact on the Iranian legal system. While some praised his efforts to introduce reforms and address long-standing issues, others criticized his hardline stance and alleged human rights violations. Nonetheless, his time at the helm of the judiciary left an indelible mark on the country's legal landscape. Ebrahim Raisi first entered the political arena as a presidential candidate in the 2017 Iranian presidential election. Although he ultimately lost to the incumbent President Hassan Rouhani, his campaign garnered significant support, particularly among the more conservative segments of the population. In 2021, Ebrahim Raisi once again threw his hat into the ring, this time emerging victorious and becoming the 8th president of the Islamic Republic of Iran. During his presidential campaigns, Ebrahim Raisi positioned himself as a champion of the Iranian people, promising to address economic challenges, combat corruption, and uphold the values of the Islamic Revolution. His platform resonated with those seeking a stronger adherence to Islamic principles and a more assertive stance on the international stage. The 2021 presidential election saw Ebrahim Raisi secure a decisive victory, garnering over 60% of the popular vote. However, the election was marred by allegations of voter suppression and a lack of transparency, leading to widespread criticism from opposition groups and international observers. Upon assuming office, Ebrahim Raisi faced the daunting task of uniting a deeply divided nation and addressing the numerous challenges facing Iran, including economic stagnation, crippling international sanctions, and strained relations with the global community. Political views and ideologies of Ebrahim Raisi. Ebrahim Raisi's political ideology is deeply rooted in the principles of the Islamic Revolution and a strong adherence to the teachings of Shia Islam. Domestically, he has advocated for a more active role of the government in regulating the economy and promoting social welfare programs. Some of his domestic policy positions include strengthening the role of Islamic values in governance and society, addressing economic challenges through increased state intervention and support for local industries, combating corruption and promoting transparency within government institutions, upholding strict interpretations of Islamic laws and moral codes. On the international front, Ebrahim Raisi has adopted a more assertive stance, criticizing the West's involvement in the affairs of the Middle East and calling for greater regional cooperation among Muslim nations. He has emphasized the importance of strengthening ties with Iran's allies, such as Russia and China, while maintaining a confrontational approach towards the United States and its allies in the region. At the core of Ebrahim Raisi's political agenda lies a deep-seated belief in the principles of the Islamic Revolution and the guidance of the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. His unwavering commitment to upholding Islamic values and preserving the legacy of the revolution has shaped many of his policy decisions and public statements. Ebrahim Raisi's tenure in various positions within the Iranian establishment has been marred by allegations of human rights violations and a lack of respect for due process. Critics have accused him of presiding over a judicial system that routinely violates the rights of political dissidents, activists, and minority groups. His role in the mass executions of political prisoners in the 1980s has also come under intense scrutiny, with human rights organizations calling for accountability and justice. Opposition groups within Iran have been vocal in their criticism of Ebrahim Raisi, citing his close ties to the conservative establishment and his alleged role in suppressing dissent and free speech. Many view his presidency as a continuation of hardline policies that stifle political freedoms and limit civil liberties. The lack of transparency surrounding his election victory in 2021 has further fueled suspicions of electoral fraud and manipulation. In response to the controversies and accusations leveled against him, Ebrahim Raisi has maintained that he upholds the rule of law and respects the Constitution of Iran. He has dismissed allegations of human rights abuses as politically motivated attacks aimed at undermining his presidency. Despite calls for accountability and transparency, his administration has largely remained defiant in the face of international criticism, further deepening divisions within Iranian society. Ebrahim Raisi's achievements and contributions. Throughout his career, Ebrahim Raisi has been credited with several accomplishments in public service, including implementing reforms to improve the efficiency of the judiciary, spearheading initiatives to combat corruption and enhance transparency, overseeing infrastructure projects and social welfare programs in Mashhad, advocating for the rights of prisoners and marginalized communities. His supporters point to these achievements as evidence of his commitment to serving the Iranian people and advancing the principles of the Islamic Revolution. As the head of the judiciary and later as president of Iran, Ebrahim Raisi introduced several impactful initiatives and programs aimed at addressing key societal challenges. These included launching economic development projects to stimulate growth and create jobs, implementing measures to improve access to healthcare and education for underserved populations, promoting environmental conservation efforts and sustainable development practices, strengthening national security and defense capabilities to safeguard Iran's interests. These initiatives reflected his vision for a more prosperous and secure Iran, guided by Islamic principles and a commitment to social justice. Over the years, Ebrahim Raisi has received recognition and awards for his contributions to public service and governance. These accolades have highlighted his dedication to upholding the rule of law, promoting social welfare, and advancing the interests of the Iranian people. While controversial, his leadership style and policy decisions have earned him praise from supporters who view him as a steadfast defender of Iran's sovereignty and values. Despite his prominent role in Iranian politics, Ebrahim Raisi maintains a relatively private personal life. He is known to be a devoted family man, with a wife and children who largely stay out of the public eye. His commitment to his family and traditional values has endeared him to many conservative Iranians who value strong familial bonds and cultural heritage. In his rare moments of leisure, Ebrahim Raisi is said to enjoy reading, particularly works on Islamic theology and jurisprudence. He is also known to appreciate traditional Iranian music and poetry, finding solace and inspiration in the rich cultural heritage of his country. These hobbies offer him a respite from the demands of his political responsibilities and provide insight into his intellectual pursuits and personal interests. Ebrahim Raisi has been involved in various philanthropic endeavors and community projects aimed at supporting vulnerable populations and promoting social welfare. As the custodian of the Holy Shrine of Imam Reza in Mashhad, he oversaw charitable initiatives that provided assistance to the needy, including food aid, healthcare services, and educational support. His commitment to giving back to society reflects his belief in the importance of compassion and solidarity within the community. You are watching a video on the channel Biography Journey. If you like this video, please give me a like and a share to help us reach 100,000 subscriptions. Thank you very much. As president of Iran, Ebrahim Raisi has outlined a vision for the country's development that prioritizes economic self-sufficiency, social justice, and national security. He aims to address long-standing issues such as unemployment, inflation, and poverty through targeted policies and strategic investments in key sectors. By promoting domestic production and reducing reliance on foreign imports, he seeks to strengthen Iran's economy and enhance its resilience in the face of external pressures. Moving forward, Ebrahim Raisi is expected to focus on implementing policy reforms that align with his conservative agenda and Islamic principles. This may involve tightening restrictions on freedom of expression, promoting traditional values in education and culture, and expanding social welfare programs to support disadvantaged groups. His emphasis on moral governance and religious principles is likely to shape future policy decisions and legislative initiatives, influencing the trajectory of Iranian politics for years to come. Internationally, Ebrahim Raisi's presidency is poised to have a significant impact on regional dynamics and global affairs. His confrontational stance towards Western powers, particularly the United States, could lead to heightened tensions in the Middle East and strain diplomatic relations with key allies. At the same time, his efforts to strengthen ties with Russia and China may reshape Iran's geopolitical alliances and influence its position in international forums. The coming years will reveal the extent of Ebrahim Raisi's influence on regional stability and the broader geopolitical landscape. Ebrahim Raisi's rise to power in Iranian politics represents a significant shift towards conservative values and a more assertive approach to governance. From his early days in the judiciary to his current role as president, he has navigated a complex political landscape shaped by competing interests and ideological divides. While his leadership style and policy decisions have sparked controversy and criticism, they have also garnered support from those who see him as a champion of Islamic principles and national sovereignty. As Ebrahim Raisi continues to chart the course for Iran's future, his vision for the country's development and his impact on regional and global affairs will be closely watched. Whether he can unite a fractured society, address pressing economic challenges, and navigate the complexities of international relations remains to be seen. Ultimately, the legacy of Ebrahim Raisi in Iranian politics will be defined by his ability to deliver on his promises, uphold the rule of law, and secure the interests of the Iranian people in a rapidly changing world.